Hey Tony, it's Thursday.
Good job, you said Tony.
This is my fourth time trying to record this. The first two times were just stupid things, and then the last time I accidentally called you Justice. So, sorry Tony, I thought you were Taylor's best friend in Texas. But so first off, to answer your question of the week, our weekend was busy, very busy. We spent all of Sunday, all of Monday, and most of Tuesday in Belchertown, watching the dogs, which was fine. I mean, it was about to be expected. The dogs are doing fine. Sasha has too much energy, and Gracie just gets older by the day. But Saturday was very busy. We helped one of our friends move. Now, he moved from a city that was about 25 minutes away to a place that's only about 10 minutes away from our apartment. But it was hectic. It was a bit of it was actually a pretty good move. We had a couple people with trucks. We got a U-Haul for him, able to get that all taken care of pretty quickly. So we got him moved quickly, but still, it was hot, it was humid, it was miserable that day to move. And then it got even worse on Monday. So he got a couch. Him and his wife got a couch. And so guess who the lucky person was who got to help him move said couch up 3 flights of stairs through a hallway that was too small, with a couch that was, way too big to be able to go up the stairs. It was myself and one other of our friends who helped him move, and it was miserable. It was hot, it was humid, the couch was heavy. We had to actually enlist the help of both of his neighbors to basically open up their doors at least a little bit so we could walk the couch in there to turn it around to go back up the flight of stairs. It was a nightmare, 100%. But we got it all together, so that was good. And now on to today's important news topic. Now, as you know, Tony, I play Overwatch. I don't play as much as I used to, but I play Overwatch. And the newest character was released, and it's Doomfist. So, if you follow the lore of Overwatch, which I'm pretty sure you don't, Doomfist is kind of like a big bad guy who is one of the leaders of the bad guy organization known as Talon. He's been teased for months, he's been teased for about 6 months now that he would be a playable character. And he was just announced today that he is in fact a playable character. And his name is Doomfist, which is just awesome in its own right. But he's going to be a very difficult hero to learn, but should be very, very, very cool. His abilities, he shoots lasers out of his Doomfist glove, which is so cool. One of his abilities, he basically jumps and slams onto the ground, drawing people into him. He gets to basically Falcon Punch people into a wall, and if they go into a wall, it does extra damage. And his ultimate is called Meteor Strike. He jumps up into the sky and just slams down with his fist. And it's so cool. I saw a couple of the videos, and I'm excited. I'm excited to play him. He's on the PTR, which is their playtest realm right now. Basically, that's all. Or they do some game testing, make sure it works in an actual setting. So he's being currently tested on the PTR. So I'm pretty excited about that. He should be a lot of fun to play. So he's gonna be difficult, but he should be pretty fun to play. And let's see what else happened this week. I might actually be getting involved in a trial at work. So now, as far as trials go with housing court, they don't happen very often. And we as community legal aid only do trials if we really want to. And we spend months researching to getting witnesses, getting everything together. And we might actually have a trial. And Gordon said that if I wanted it, I could take it. So that's exciting. It's obviously still a bit ways away, because if it happens at all, because there's still a very good chance that we'll set up an agreement. Basically, the opposing attorney is somebody we work very closely with, and he really wants to set up an agreement, and we want to set up an agreement, but the tenant and the landlord don't really want an agreement, because it's all about it. There's one article in there that both sides are pretty line in the sand on, and it's creating to possibly be a trial. But no, so otherwise, the week was, like I said, it was busy, but it was mostly just helping a friend move, and helping a friend move a couch up the stairs and watching the dogs. So, I mean, it was decent. We're summer's kind of in full swing now, which is kind of crazy. And it's already half over. And it kind of hit me today. I ran to a friend I ran into a friend who a good friend from school. He's working downtown as well in a big office, which actually is kind of a funny story with that. So we went and got lunch at a place called Hot Table. They sell really good paninis. They're a little pricey, but we wanted to go out. We hadn't seen each other much this summer, so we decided to go out, have a bite to eat, and just chatted. But it was pretty obvious. You could tell. Now he works for the biggest firm in Western Massachusetts called Bacon and Wilson. They have a lot of clients. They do a lot of work, and it's not exactly a corporate office, but it's a big office that's pretty strict. Whereas I work legal aid, which is very laid back, very casual. It's pretty close-knit office, so we don't really have too many issues with there. We're all, underpaid civil servants, whereas Bacon and Wilson actually make some decent money. But it was pretty obvious to see who was a legal services attorney and who wasn't. So my friend Kevin ended up walking in a full suit and tie, whereas me, I was in court this morning, but I had enough time to stop in the CLA office, which is Community Legal Aid, which is who I work for. I was able to stop in the office, drop off my jacket, take off my tie, and just kind of sit. And it was pretty obvious to see that just our very demeanor and our dresses and our dressing was pretty funny. Because I said he's in a full suit and tie as I'm, not wearing a tie, collar opened a little bit, just kind of relaxing. It was just kind of funny to see the different ways an office can go. So my question for you, Tony, is have you ever had an issue like that in which you go get lunch with somebody who's working a completely different job than you? Just have completely different demeanors going there and completely different dresses, like wearing completely different clothes. You probably haven't had too much because you're still an undergrad and you haven't really done a lot of big things with big corporate firms and things such as that. I'm just curious. So you can answer that. And Tony, I'll see you on Tuesday. Later, bro.